Alright, so if you're anything like me, you want to stretch out the inside of your legs, but you can't because they need to be stretched. So we are going to do a elevated frog pose here. Frog pose is when we would be on the ground, knees wide apart, trying to bring our torso down to the ground. I'd love to show you, but I can't really do it. So we're going to show how to modify that to still get that same stretch in what's called the adductors of the leg, aka the groin, aka the inside of our leg. So I've got my bed. I'm going to start in a kneeling position, a half kneeling, right? So I've got knee on bed. Just right off the bat here, I'm feeling a little bit of stretch inside the adductor tendons because again, I'm really tight in the adductors. So step one would be I can slide that knee out and I'm going to increase the stretch. Step two could be, or like option two, it's not a second step. I can step my outside leg. I'm just kind of heel toeing my way out a little ways. I can play around with torso position. And if I bend my bottom leg, notice that I'm bracing on a bench out in front of me. I can bend my standing leg, and that's going to give me a little bit of a different stretch. Other options here. I can go a straight leg adductor stretch. So now I've got my legs straightened out. The inside of my foot is down. Okay. So I'm feeling more of like a muscle stretch. The previous one was more of a joint stretch. If I go toes up, I can get into hamstrings. If I point towards the toes, and then if I straighten up to go chest square, that's going to get me a little bit of stretch all the way through with a strong emphasis on hamstrings, but I'm also getting a little bit of stretch through the adductors. So again, I go heel down, or toes down rather. I can kind of work back and forth here a little bit. So those are going to be some modifications for a elevated frog pose.